Hello, Bullseye here, and today I will be giving my insight on what I believe to be the key to ranking up. First of all, why should you believe what I have to say? Why am I important? I've played video games for many years, but since Valorant was my first FPS, I was obviously very bad at it. I started in beta, and although I didn't have a rank at the time, I was most definitely in the Iron Elo. Over the last 3 years, I've been mostly self-taught through comp matches and through watching YouTube videos. I've also played on multiple Valorant teams ranging in rank from gold to low immortal. And I coached, I subbed, I played, I did everything, did a couple tournaments, scrims, all that. I have played very competitively off and on, and I've just recently hit Immortal 1 and committed to play for a collegiate team next fall. I believe that over the last 3 years, I've gained the ability to give insights to others and help you guys improve in Valorant. Obviously, when talking about a video game as complex as Valorant, there's not just one thing that you can just magically rank you up. What I'm going to talk about today is how to optimize your ranked games for the best chance for you to rank up and to optimize your rate of learning in the game. If you're playing more than 5 games in a single session, you're not optimizing your performance, and I would recommend only playing 2 to 4 at once. I just basically made this to kind of help demonstrate what I'm talking about when you when you should be playing, not like when you should be playing throughout the day, because let's be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's all kind of preference. Are you a morning person, night person, all that. But this is the graph is performance and time spent playing Valorant. And so performance is basically a percentage, and time spent playing Valorant is basically hours. And I don't have any numbers, but this is about 50%. This is 100%. This is basically just showing that you should be spending this time period right here playing your ranked games. And this is generic, so like I said, this is about 50%, and this is basically what I depict. You are about 50% when you just hop on and start playing. That you're 50% of your overall max best performance you can perform at that current time. Obviously, that 100% increases as you get better, but it's 50% is what I would generally say I play at when I first hop on. Obviously, that can depend people to people. Some people are much worse when they hop on. Some people might even start off much better. But just for this video reasons, this is about 50%. And then as you play, you raise that percentage of how good you are pretty quickly in the first 15 or 30 minutes. This is why I would recommend doing a 15 to 30 minute warm-up. I used to not really want to like doing warm-ups just because it took time and I didn't necessarily have too much time to play. But if you want to truly rank up in an optimal way, you need to be doing a 15 to 30 minute standard day-to-day warm-up every single time you play, each session too. Because I recommend playing 2 sessions. If you're gonna, instead of just playing 6 hours a day, you should play 2, 3 to 4 hour sessions. Besides that, 15 to 30 minutes warm-up, this will get you generically 70 to 100% generically of your max performance. Once you get up to 85%, you want to be playing all your games, and obviously you can't track this, it's all just a feel, but 85%, you want to play all your comp games at your 85% or above mark to optimally rank up. Now obviously, if you're just going for as much as you can, play as much as you can, learn as much as you can play a lot more games. But if you want optimal learning, an optimal ranked experience, optimal ranking up, you want to be playing in this 85 percentile. And for some people, that could be 2 games in a session. For others, that could be 3 to 4. Because what you're trying to do is be at your highest you can be, as close to 100% as possible for as long as possible. For most people, this is probably only 2 to 3 hours max at a time. And then you start to lose focus, and you autopilot, and you start making stupid mistakes. And this is what this fall off the end is. So it takes a little bit to get up there. But once you get up there, you're good for a few hours, and then it just drastically falls off once you get to maybe the 3 or 4 hour mark for some people. Why 85%, you may ask? 85% is just a proven the best percentile for learning. So in aim training, you want to be about 85% to maximize speed and accuracy to help benefit both as much as possible. And obviously, it could be different for like a competitive game like this where there's so much going on. But I would say 85-90%, you want to be playing as many games as possible in that range, because if you're trying to optimize RR gain and learning experience. So I would recommend not hopping on and just hopping straight into comp game, because you're not going to play very well. There's that first game, that first half or whatever, and you're just gonna lose RR. It's literally just losing RR, and you might even tilt yourself in that first game. It sets up for a worse ranked experience throughout the day. I'm gonna show you my tracker right here, and just show that I tend to. Now this is I tend to play better throughout the day. Throughout my games. As you can see, my stats are alright this act. I'm at like 750 tracker score, which is pretty good. I'm normally a Sova main, but this act I've been playing a lot of Skye and doing it very well. A good amount of Omen, which has been I kind of tend to fill on Omen when I have to play smokes. I don't necessarily really like it, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and then obviously some Killjoy. But as you can see, I tend to play better as the day goes on. Every day, most of the time I play better as the game goes on, or as the day goes on, I meant. And as you can see, I've played 5 games once, and 6 games once. 7, sorry. Every other day has been 4 or less. And that's a key point. Okay, I played 5 this day. This is the day I ranked up to Immortal, so had to play my Immortal rank up the same day, and obviously I was going off on Skye. But I've played 3 days, more than 4 games a day, and I typically play in 1 session. I don't typically do 2 sessions, so I just wanted to demonstrate how maybe if you're a lot like me, how you just get better throughout the day. And I do a warm-up. This is with a warm-up. So the key to ranking up, in my opinion, if your sole purpose is just to try to rank up as fast as possible, you need to be limiting your games and playing in them your optimal time span. So if you're more of a morning person, play it in the morning. If you're more of a night person, play at night. And if you're trying to rank up as fast as possible with as many ranked wins as possible in one day, I recommend 2 sessions. You warm up for both. Even do a deathmatch to cool down for both, maybe, where you're training something in particular, crosshair placement, pre-aiming, movement, positioning, whatever. Heck, I don't even care if you want to practice your Stinger in a deathmatch. People might get mad at you. But if you like Stinger's crazy good in pro play, I'm not good with Stinger, so maybe I should be practicing Stinger and getting better with it. But 15 to 30 minute warm up, then you hop straight into 2 to 4 comp games, probably at most, in a ranked session. Deathmatch to cool off, take a 3 to 4 hour break at least, and go do something else. Come back, cool session. Maybe you don't want to spend another 2 to 4 hours playing, so you warm up for 15 to 30 minutes, you play 2 comp games, and you get off for the night, you watch YouTube, edit, whatever you want to do, and just chill. This is, obviously there's a lot of other things skill-wise and game sense-wise, but this, if you want to optimize ranking up, this is what you need to do. Something else I want to talk about here, since it's basically in the same general topic, is the flow state. Flow state is basically when you don't turn your brain off, but you're just in your best possible form. You're at your 100%. And trying to get into the flow state's a really good thing to do, because when you're in a flow state, you just seem to not be able to miss, you don't make wrong calls, you're just in the game, you're playing at your best. And you're not going to be able to get this every day, and you may not be able to keep your flow state for more than 15 to 30 minutes, honestly. But it's something that if you get, you're going to, it's going to be great. So hitting the flow state's really nice. Me and my friends Trio Cute and pushed all the way up to, 2 of us hit Immortal and 1 of us hit Mid Ascendant 2, which was both, for my friends, it was both a huge peak for them. I spent so long trying to do it, and this is the main thing that helped me do it, is also taking a break. Take a week break every now and then, because you will come back and you will just play better because you're not focusing on all the small mistakes. My next video, if I do another tip video, will probably be on the one thing I think differs from Radiance to every other single lobby. And I'm not going to give that out yet because I want to keep it a secret. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next coaching video.